We gamers love sorting cubes and tiles and other assorted detritus. I mean, heck, it's what we do during half our time that we're not actually gaming, and it's even better when it's part of the actual game that we are actively doing. River Valley Glassworks is a new title by AllPlay's that seeks to take those impulses and strip them down to their barest components and slap on some good old-fashioned country down-home artwork by Andrew Bosley and call it a rather good day. So let's take a look at this prototype version and see what's coming down the stream. As you might pick up from the title, there's a river, there's glass, you make it work. On your turn, you take one chip from hand and place it on the section of a river corresponding to its shape, then obtain all chips from one of the river sections next door, which, newly cleared, cycles to the back of the river and is repopulated. The chips you gain are permanently affixed to your tableau, with new colors continuing your bottom row and duplicates of your existing colors filling out the columns above. What makes it a puzzle is that once you fix the order of the gem colors, you're locked in and you only score for rows up until any gaps from left to right, and you only score for your two tallest columns with tiebreakers going to the left, less valuable columns. Now, this might not actually seem like much, but there are two things that take this from a rough concept into something actually worth chewing on. First off, not all glass colors are equal. There's rarity to consider. Do you put your rare stuff up front so the more common glass colors stack higher and the more valuable columns on the right, but risk having short rows? Or vice versa? Also, there are more colors than there are slots, so if you get too greedy and don't have space on your board because you've already filled in your bottom row with other colors, or your one column of a particular color is already full, or you take the alternate action to refill your hand of gems, gathering 4 chips to hand from the lake, and it brings you over the hand limit of 5, those chips will go to overflow for a harsh -3 points a pop. Not really good business. And that's pretty much it. A quick and clever puzzler that gets down to glass tacks without taking away the interesting decisions. And while there are comparisons to be made to contemporaries like, say, Sagrada or Azul, AllPlay is definitely going for something a bit more innocuous. Sure, you can poach what other people want, set yourself up for good plays, or set others up for garbage, but ultimately there's less of that sinking dread as the puzzle-ish noose tightens around your board than those others, while maintaining a good rhythm and momentum that demands extra plays each time you get a session. In its current prototype version, as I have, the publisher has already acknowledged some changes to components to help make things a little bit more visually distinct. It also sounds like this will be AllPlay's swing for heavy production values and will have a special edition down the road with a playmat and acrylic tiles to look out for, which I think is really worth considering. There's something really nice about the physical act of moving the river tiles, the thematic resonance of pulling these chips and seeing more flotsam and jetsam come downstream. As a game, I find it a fantastic core, but I'd love to see another avenue of interacting with the game, either personal scoring cards or public objectives or claimable goals, to minor asymmetric powers like any player board treats a certain chip shape as wild, something that changes up the value proposition a bit more than just speculating on rarity. Which, as is, the game is good, especially if you find similar games a little too high pressure or anxiety inducing, but here at the Cardboard Herald, we want every game to strive to be great, and the potential is here. And that's our review. But let me know, what are some of your most interesting upcoming games that you want to see come to fruition and bear out to be the best game ever? And what are some of the best games that are new to you from 2023? We're on the verge of a new year. Put it in the comments below. As always, thanks for watching, thanks for supporting, thanks for being such a fantastic and welcoming community. I've been Jack for the Cardboard Herald.